Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to KukkoroDays. Yes, we've been supplying Cattleya with mana. And it can be done through skin contact. You know, hand holding, such stuff. And at this point I don't find this embarrassing at all. You know, why would I? But I can't deny that the fact it still makes me nervous sometimes. Not to mention that after doing so, after supplying her with my magic, my body is overwhelmed by the intense fatigue. And I don't understand the nature of magic, but it must be something similar to one's life force. Cattleya, how are you feeling? That is great to hear. No worries, really. I'm fine. I'm just feeling a bit anemic, I suppose. Luckily, I'm not so exhausted I might collapse. I guess he might be feeling like he donated too much blood, right? At that, Cattleya gives me a slightly shocked look. Does it matter who was the ancestor? It doesn't. Anyway, whispering this, Cattleya pulls her sword out of its sheath. Okay. No, I'm going to. I don't want to put you in danger. You don't know that. Maybe he has some ace up his sleeve. Cattleya stops then and bites her lip. Her plea compels me to listen. That's why I climbed the ladder to the top of the hill. I still shake my head back and forth and look directly at Cattleya. Why are you the only one trying to take on this burden? I may be half-baked kendo sword fighter, but I can still give you magical power, can't I? It's possible that she could run out of magic mid-battle after all. If I can stay by her side, she has the advantage of recovering magic just by touching me. I may not be as dependable, but I bet I can at least take the place of that magic regeneration potion. I'm not trembling for. See? My hand is completely steady. Anyway, Cattleya suddenly smiles. Now that she's pointed it out, I only just noticed that from the waist down I'm trembling like a leaf. No, I'm not. I didn't look cool as a cucumber, but this is pretty pathetic. I'm not scared at all, I swear. Are you now? Are you? My eyes grow around at her unexpected words. Cattleya is frightened. I never imagined that Cattleya, who'd fought many battles as a knight, would be scared of anything. Even if she's into cute things, I never thought she'd be the kind of person to fear battle. She shrugs her shoulders, perhaps sensing my surprise. She's correct about that. She's absolutely right. The last time Cattleya had pushed Diablo into a corner, she'd faced him after careful preparation with her comrades. Even then, it had ended with both Cattleya and Diablo suffering serious blows. Even with your magic at full capacity, you're saying you have no chance of victory. Which would be weird, I mean this guy had to use the magic to transport himself, right? So that means he's a bit depleted already. Not to mention, we don't know if he recovered. So there is another point for us. If he's still hurt. First, I bet he didn't expect her to be at full power. That's about all that comes to my mind. What did I just say? Of course. Diablo has no way to recover his magic in this world. You didn't know that one. Now that I think about it, we don't know that. Maybe he transported with someone else. Coming to a stop there, Cattleya takes a deep breath. Oh. Okay. Anyway, that was my plan from the beginning. I don't want Cattleya to be in danger. That thought alone stops my shaking legs. Where is Diablo now? Then we'd better hurry. I have no idea what Diablo looks like, but I have no doubt that a monster appearing over Akihabara will cause a citywide panic. Now the question is if it would cause a citywide panic or if people would think that it's a projection. What? What? Now that she mentions it, the arcade is totally abandoned. When did this... I feel a terrible sense of fate towards magic at Cattleya's casually uttered words. If this kind of power existed naturally, our world would be in grave trouble. Although I'm grateful for it now, just now. Thanks to Cattleya's magic, the panic caused by Diablo can be prevented beforehand. And I guess he can't use those people as possible magic sources. You know, he could use their lives as magic sources, right? Anyway, so if we defeat Diablo now, all our problems will be solved, right? I feel motivated. Cattleya's words somehow sound listless. This size battle with Diablo is drawing close. I doubt we have much time to talk in such a leisurely manner. Despite this thought, one look at Cattleya's unusually meek expression leaves me without words. Take care of them. Huh? I see. To think that the farewell I'd been expecting someday would become a reality like this without any warning and so fast. Then it's a farewell whether we win or lose. Even if we can defeat Diablo, Cattleya will return to her own world. Obviously, losing probably means death. I can't hide my distress at the reality of our unavoidable parting. Is it though? Whoa. Cattleya pulls out her half of the rabbit keychain that she received just a short while ago. The other half is in my pocket. Faced with Cattleya as she grips her keychain tightly, I desperately search for words. You don't want to leave Cattleya. She should follow through with her duty as a knight. You can't make a decision. Okay, so basically, you don't want to leave Cattleya. I guess that would mean she stays with you or you go with her. She should follow through with her duty as a knight. I guess that means she goes back and that's all. You can't make a decision. Okay, that's a bullshit option that we are not going to use for sure. Okay, now the question is, if you don't want to leave Cattleya means you don't want Cattleya to leave. So basically she stays with you. And fuck it, man, I'm going first option, I don't care. Even though I feel bad. I mean, I would say something like, hey, I mean, I care about you dearly, but you know there is this play. I know there is this place that is important to you, right? I'll go with you. Heck. Besides, it's not like he has anyone to stay there for, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, there is Dojo Master, but you know. And let's face it, Cattleya, you don't want to continue as a knight. Let's go first option. I mean, she definitely wants to stay anyway. Let's go. I don't want to leave you, Cattleya. This must be the first time I've clearly put my feelings into words. I can't say when these feelings blossomed within me, but I know I'm attracted to her. Even I tried to comprehend saying goodbye to Cattleya. I can't lie about how I feel. I love you, Cattleya. If it were possible, I would stay with you forever. Of course, I understand that this wish of mine won't come true. What are you talking about, of course? Cattleya has a world of her own that she must return to, and I have to stay in my world where I belong. Now that's bull! Cattleya pats my shoulder as I stand there, unable to say any word. Thank you. That's what we get, guys. Cattleya. Uh-huh. When I understand the meaning of Cattleya's words, I'm overwhelmed by the sudden urge to embrace her. Holding me back, Cattleya gives me a bitter laugh. Will we fall? But you can? It must be my ego, but I can't help but think that if I could just stop her from leaving, we could live happily ever after. Or if you chased after her, man. After grasping reality, I can't manage to tell her the rest of that sentiment. After Cattleya declares this, I no longer see the color of doubt in her expression. Yeah. The flame of course begins to burn within me in response to Cattleya's words. We may not be able to spend our lives together. This may be the last time we see each other. But that's okay-ish. Cattleya will return to her rightful place. To achieve that, I'll do anything in my power to help her. Nothing is going to change about that. But our souls are connected, so I won't be sad. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, unfortunately. He's here? That's right. Cattleya gives me a slight smile as she says this. Time to become a dragon slayer. Diablo, the dragon. The evil dragon of Cattleya's world, whose very name signifies disaster. I've heard from Cattleya that this beast has destroyed many kingdoms, using monsters to instill fear and hopelessness into people. However, Diablo was never more than a creature from another world in my mind. I took him lightly, never imagining we'd meet in this world. However, I had underestimated him. The fact that Cattleya came to this world obviously means that Diablo would be able to transport himself as well. I mean, she said so. Cattleya claimed that Diablo won't invade my world. She didn't claim that. She said that he's capable of that. Anyway, apparently a world without magic holds no interest to Diablo. Although, the way I sit now, that was nothing but hopeful speculation. Faced with his massive and gruesome form over the skies of Akihabara, all those optimistic thoughts are blown right out my head. Little dragon. That's the dragon. The music, man. Its size is overwhelming, tens of times the size of any elephant I'd seen in the zoo, and surrounding him are swarms of monsters, all staring in our direction. Well, that's a problem. I'm familiar with how dragons look in imaginary worlds, but I feel my knees buckle at the sight of the real thing. Even with my fright, Cattleya smiles slightly up at the dragon. Bro, I mean, there seems to be a bit of a slice, I think, right? But it's barely anything. Well, that's not too optimistic. He seems angry. What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. What I noticed, but this is not much. Well, I guess he probably is not able to fly that well. Now that she mentions it, I see a giant tear that has been cut into Diablo. I want to say Diablo constantly. Diablo's wing. I mean, I still would say that's not much of a damage. You're saying, even with this sense of domination, this is not his top form. Got it! What the heck was that? Oh! Holy crap! Then when Cattleya whispers something, a glowing wall appears around us. Dude, you should learn that spell immediately. Aiming this wall, Diablo spits out a giant flame. To be fair, when she casted this, you should have touched her by the arm or whatever, so you know she has the constant supply of mana. Just saying. Cattleya clicks her tongue and then holds her hand out to me. I just said that. I just said. Oh boy, I would be a better support than him. I squeeze her hand, as I've been told, and pass my magical power into Cattleya. For technically I've given this guy my name, so I guess I'm sort of him. I don't understand the logic behind it. That noise is kinda annoying, to be honest. But the magic barrier that Cattleya is creating seems to have grown much larger around us. Smiling softly, Cattleya clenches the sword more tightly in her fist. Ha? Following her orders, I cling on Cattleya's hips. As soon as I do, she quickly increases her speed. Okay, it's middle of the night, I won't be screaming. If I was recording during day, yes. She's moving so fast that I can't even see, but it seems that she's advancing forward and scattering the monsters in all directions while maintaining the barrier around us. My mind can't keep up with the situation. I'm in total panic mode, as you can see. Totally panicking. Yeah. Meanwhile, Cattleya has drawn closer and seems to have made a leap aimed directly at Diablo's face. What? I let out a scream as Diablo's face suddenly fills my field of vision. Without paying me the slightest mind, Cattleya swings her sword down towards Diablo. It's a blow at close range, there's no way Diablo can evade it. I kinda am worried to press. But, however,
Don't get ahead of yourself, girl.
He can't talk. Diablo speaks simultaneously. He lands a power strike on Cattleya with his massive tail. Absorbing the blow, Cattleya and I are smashed to the ground. The pain is so great I can barely speak, let alone move. Yo, what's happening over? Oh, you can't see the mouse, that's true. But what's happening over here? In front of Tank's free shop? Why are there people? I was told people are, you know, taken away from here. Nonetheless, I seem to be alive. It's all thanks to the magic barrier that Cattleya surrounded us with. However, Cattleya is still lying on the ground, totally unmoving. Cattleya! I tried to call out her, but I'm still in too much pain to speak. Okay, time to awaken, man. I'm fine, but I can't comprehend that Cattleya might not be. Why isn't she moving?
So protected that human. Even my fiercest opponent has grown soft. My intervention is no longer necessary. My monsters will devour you both.
After stating that, Diablo's Glaze slides away from us as if he's lost interest. In his place, a swarm of monsters surround us. There were two-headed wolves, cyclops, and, you know, even dragons of smaller size. No matter how I struggle, I have no hope of defeating monsters like this. Believe in it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Huh? Awaken. Hopelessness clutches at my heart. In before our dojo master arrives and he is actually from another world. Nonetheless, my body moves and I stand protectively over Cattleya facing the monsters. I'd pick up sword on your, you know, if I were you. Anyway.
Oh, you think to protect the knight, puny human?
Yeah, sorry for being so puny, yeah. I try to hide my weakness, but my voice is trembling. Okay, don't you lay a hand on her, okay? You'll have to get through me.
Fool! Then show me how to protect her from my fire breath.
Told you, you should learn that spell immediately, man. Taking a deep breath, Diablo looks loftily down at me. If I take a blast from that fire breath without magic barrier protecting me, I'll surely be burnt to cinders, bones and all. Well? Even if I try to block it for Cattleya, there is no doubt that she'll be surrounded by flames as well. Well? Still, I can move from where I am, in spite of it all. I close my eyes, and wait for the moment when Diablo's breath burns my body to a crisp. And that's when I have my revelation. My ancestor talks to me. Maybe it will happen, let's see. However, no matter how long I wait, that moment never arrives. Instead, I open my eyes when I feel someone clap me on the shoulder. Cattleya! She stands before me. Her sword is thrust towards Diablo and is extending magic barrier from its tip. You're okay. I mean, it's nice and cool that he stood, you know, in front to protect her. I kinda expected the ancestor to talk to him. Never mind. And this works too. My courage. Sure. I stand up next to Cattleya in response to her request. Then I grip the sword along with Cattleya and, well, we yell out with all our strength. We yell quietly. Let's go! Oh, okay. Do it. I would say let's go, but okay. Just then, the sword begins to shine brightly, and before I know it, the blinding glow released from the sword's tip envelops everything around us. Swallowed by the glowing light, everything fades to black. Which is better for the eyes, because it's not blinding. I wonder how long I've been unconscious. When I come to, everything around me is dark, and I don't sense the presence of any monsters, let alone Diablo. I try to stab, but my arms and legs aren't cooperating really. Realizing that... What's up? Woken up? Sorry. Dog. Realizing that I'm consumed by fatigue so intense that I can't even stand, I can only manage to feel confused. What happened? Diablo! Didn't you cast that spell? It's Cattleya's voice. Sitting down next to where I've collapsed, she looks down on me with a smile on her face. Before I can ask her if she's okay or not, Cattleya continues. I mean, it's not really thanks to us, to be honest. Uh-huh. It's as if I have no strong sense of having defeated Diablo at all, you know. More than that, I feel the sharp pain of Cattleya's words piercing to my chest. I see. I guess that means farewell. Then there's no time to be lying around the ground. This is our last one together. I have to face Cattleya properly. Like, very properly. Ow, wow, wow, wow. I'm good, don't worry. I still have plenty to spare. My magic will never dry up. saying this, Cattleya stands up and straightens her back. Can we like go with her like seriously, game? Let me choose or something. Cattleya. Of course, I don't intend to try and stop her. There are many people who wait for her return in her own world. There is no doubt that she will be hailed as a hero even more than before, now that she's taking care of Diablo the dragon. However, the words that come out of my mouth are unexpected even from me. Are you ready for this? What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Anyway. You can come back whenever you like. That's weird. Why didn't you say I will go with you? What the hell? I mean, can't you use interdimensional transfer magic? If you're having it of time, you can come back here anytime you like. Then who invented this shitty magic? What? How dare you? How about that blue freaking keychain? Won't it work somehow? You can do it. I entered the pain and sit up, giving her this short answer. Saying she has no connection at all isn't true. After all, she's the memory of every day she passed with me here. Have you forgotten about this? There is a rabbit keychain here, okay? Yeah. I pull out the rabbit keychain that we won at the arcade. Showing my half to her, I laugh. You said we would never forget each other, right? She catches her breath and then haltingly tells me these words. Yeah, but you know, don't keep me waiting like 50 years. But you know, you could like quit earlier, so it's not when you actually approach the retirement age. Sure. Why did he not say that he wants to go with her? God damn it. I will. No matter how many years it takes, I'll wait for you, Cattleya. but you know, please, like, before retirement, yeah? I don't want to cause any trouble for the people of Cattleya's world. However, Cattleya is precious to me, so this is a compromise that's convenient for both of us. No, just go with her, goddammit! I don't have any kind of guarantee that she'll return at all. However, I don't hesitate to believe her words. I'll be seeing you, Cattleya. Looking somehow relieved by my words, Cattleya lifts her sword up to the sky to create a massive magic circle. The circle descends slowly into it and encompasses all of Akihabara.
This is how it should be.
That's bullshit, man. You should have gone after her. As I whisper that Cattleya's figure has already disappeared from this world. A few months have passed since then. My days became peaceful again, at some point after the unusual life I'd been leading with Cattleya. They say that humans are creatures who adapt to their environments. At first I'd been lonely, but after a while I slowly got used to my solo lifestyle once more. Yeah, right, no one else is here. Just arriving home from my part-time job, I ridicule myself as I yell out a greeting to my empty apartment. It's a habit I've kept up even though Cattleya is gone. Putting down my stuff, I look over my room. The room, which had felt small when she'd been here, is now slightly more spacious. I'll make dinner later. I sit down on the bed and take a book out of my bag. It's the newest volume in the series about the Lady Knight, which my friend recommended to me. I think of it as I flip through the pages reading it. Thanks to that, I absorb practically nothing of the book's contents. I wonder if she's doing well now in her own world. I'm sure she was welcomed with gratitude from the masses as the heroine who defeated Diablo, the dragon. I'm sure her Order of Knights is glad for her as well. These thoughts flashed through my mind one after the other. Yeah, I haven't forgotten the promise she made to me. I close the book and look at the keychain Cattleya gave me. The color of the keychain has gotten darker, perhaps because I've been carrying it close ever since that day. I wonder if this will get clean again if I wash it with water. The moment I stand up from the bed with the keychain in hand, an intense light surrounds my body just like that day. What the hell? It's so much light that I feel like a powerful spotlight is shining down on me. But I know this light. Could this be? I approach a magic summoning circle that's appeared in the air. Gradually, the glow weakens and the silhouette of a familiar form starts to emerge.
It's Diablo.
No, it's not. Come on. Diablo is gone. Holding close to softly smiling Cattleya, I force out my voice, barely manage to hold back tears. Then, I slowly lay my lips onto Cattleya's. And she seems shocked, but the tension leaves her body and she wraps her arms around me. Her lips are soft, so much so that they seem about to melt from our combined heat. I'm not sure how long we stayed like that, but at some point we naturally separate our lips and I speak up. So, are you finished with your business in that world? Freak yeah! Yes! I laugh loudly at Cattleya, who's unable to hide her embarrassment. When I see Cattleya's shyness, not the gallant knight, but just another girl, my determination is strengthened. So we'll be together from now on, right? Cattleya. I know, I would never break that promise. Seemingly satisfied with my answer, Cattleya laughs suddenly. But you've appeared. That's already a reward. Finishing our kiss, Cattleya appears to my ears. Into my ears, really? Oh my god. Oh my god, I freaked up right now. Okay, finishing our kiss, Cattleya appears into my eyes as she says this. In her eyes, I can see the excitement and expectations reflected there as if she were a little girl who's just thought up some mischief. What do you mean? You're already here.
そこでとぼけるか？無論、ディアブロ討伐の褒美だ。
But you are here, that's already a lot. Hang on, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just happy I was finally reunited with you, Cattleya. Plus, defeating Diablo is all thanks to your hard work. All I did was help, is what I'm about to say. Cattleya lays her finger against my lips.
キ君の謙虚な心は素晴らしいと思う。しかし、己の過小評価が過ぎるのは考えものだぞ。
But, in actually the one who'd cornered Diablo and stuck the final blow had been Cattleya. It sounds nice to say that we fought together, but when I remember the battle, I know that my estimation of myself is not mistaken. I really don't need...
いらないのか？
She tilts her head to the side and looks at me unsatisfied.
言っただろう。私は騎士団を辞めて、こちらの世界に戻ってきたと。キ君を思うこの気持ち、理解してもらいたいのだったな。
I understand. At her words, a flash of comprehension hits me.
ディアブロ討伐の褒美など方便だ。キ君と添い遂げる。それが私なりの褒美なんだ。
I mean, that's what I was just saying, more or less. You're here so we can be together, right? That's what I meant. Cattleya, Cattleya, Cattleya. I'm unable to keep eye contact with Cattleya's direct gaze, but to show that I accept all of her feelings, I hug her tightly to me.
少し痛いぞ。
Sorry.
いいんだ。気にしないでくれ。
Saying this, Cattleya lets her eyes fall closed. Understanding what she wants, I move my lips close to hers once more. Softly, I whisper, I love you, Cattleya. And then we kiss. I wonder how long we've been kissing. We draw away from each other and then touch cheeks. Cattleya's warmth seeps into me through our touching cheeks.
キ君に抱きしめられると落ち着くな。私の居場所はここだと言わんばかりだ。
Strengthening her grip on me, Cattleya buries her face in my chest. She looks adorable to me in that moment. Squeezing her back, we somehow end up falling onto the bed. And fall asleep. But then just as we fall, Cattleya looks surprised, as she just remembers something and then slides out of my arms. Cattleya. She looks down embarrassment after she stands up from the bed.
キ君とそういうことをしたいというのは私も同じ気持ちだ。しかし、こちらの世界に来るために走り回っていたからな。
That's not a problem.
汗とか気になるのだ。
Cattleya is fidgeting and twisting her hands. It's a gesture I'd never seen when she was the commander of knights. It's possible now that the heavy burden is off her shoulders. Even her behavior has changed.
体を流してきてもいいだろうか。
Cattleya's way of telling me, I'm going to take a shower, okay? I thought lines like that belong exclusively to the world of anime and manga. Not really.
キ君、
Perhaps because I don't give her an immediate answer, Cattleya's face grows redder and redder as she peers at my face. Let me think. Should I join you? What am I saying?
バカなのか、キ君は。
I mean, that was a good question if you ask me. Hearing the slight sound of running water from the bathroom, I find myself suffering from regret. There must have been another way. I wonder about this as I lie on my back staring up at that ceiling. No matter how I think about it, I can't get to the response I was hoping to find. I totally ruined the atmosphere, man. Totally. While letting out the long sun, I fiddle with the rabbit keychain. Huh? I look at the keychain and catch the deck in hand. It should be darkened with age, but it's sparkling clean as if it were brand new. I'm not seeing things, am I? Even when I wrap my eyes and move it around so the light hits a different angle, it still sparkles like a new thing. Could I have cleaned the keychain with magic? I consider even that possibly, but no way could that have happened, right? I'm sure it just looks all shiny and new because I'm in such a good mood after seeing Cattleya again. Yes, that's got a bit. Think about it realistically. There is no way something dirty will become clean in a blink of an eye. I have to make sure I don't lose this. Cattleya! Get the normal clothes! I look away from the keychain, my hand, and turn my head towards her voice. I see her standing there. Not in armor, but in the outfit she wore to the zoo that one day. You're absolutely correct. Cattleya, yes, they look great on you. Every day will be a great opportunity now. Cattleya sits beside me with a quickly blushing face. A silence falls over us. What am I supposed to do now? As I think in this, Cattleya finally opens her mouth as if she can no longer stand the silence. It's just a keychain. Just. And not really just, really. I show Cattleya the keychain that I have in my hand. At that, her red and nervous expression changes instead to a soft smile. Sure. About that. Until you arrived, it was dirty, but when I looked a second ago, it was sparkling clean. She didn't believe. No, I'm serious. With an audible toot, Cattleya leaps towards my chest. Letting her momentum push me over, we both fall onto the bed. Oh, I would. Of course I did. Sorts of. It really was dark and dirty a moment ago, but with Cattleya insisting like this, I can't deny her words. Maybe I was mistaken, tired from work. What? With a voice that tells me you just realized something, Cattleya gives a short, satisfied laugh. And now I finally found out who is voicing. It's now Tsubakino. Oh my god. This is going to be not very fast credits. It's fine. There is a very nice music, but I love this game. I loved it. Guys, it's decided from today onwards we are searching for some kind of magic university, not high school, anything like that. University. Hopefully, okay, for me it might be tough to join there, but I'll fight. Yeah, I mean, there might be one problem. Because I'm not qualified for a mage, unfortunately, anymore. But I'll get there. And then we are searching for our own cute night girl. Or witch, I guess. Or... priest? No. Priestess? No. Priestess? No. What else? The support, like a female healer? No, I don't like those. It's gotta be a knight. Or a witch. No other option. I mean, could be like a magician as well. Female magician, yes, but other than that, I don't care. Female healers, never. No. Never. I don't like them. No. No, but seriously, I don't think there has been a single one in anime or manga that I would like. Like the priestess from Goblin Slayer? No. Not my cup of tea, basically. The witchful, yes. Is anything going to happen still? Yes. So a few months have passed since my life has started with Cattleya once more. With her increasing possessions, my small room is beginning to feel even smaller. I'm hoping to marry her someday in the future so we can stay in this small one-room apartment forever. I look at the magazine filled with information on new apartments and sigh in grief when I see the rental prices. Oh boy, I so freaking understand you. I so freaking understand you. And if you want to purchase one, Jesus. Expensive, just as expected. I've got to start thinking about a full-time job. No, but seriously, the prices right now compared to the past are ridiculous. And don't tell me I'm, you know, complaining without, like, saying the truth. But it's true. In the past, it was way easier to get a freaking house on your own. And now, pooh, I have no idea how you would need to do that. Like, probably win a lottery. Which is, yeah. I'd got my hours extended part-time job since Cattleya got back, but I still don't have enough money. Same. Before I start looking for a house, maybe I should consider finding a company to work for. That's what I'm doing as well, man. The grimoire that I finished decoding with Cattleya is even now firmly enshrined on my bookshelf. After a thorough investigation, we discovered that my ancient ancestor was actually the mage who recorded this grimoire. Nice! Nice! Apparently, contact with the grimoire had caused my innate magic to bloom within me. Okay? Still, it's not as if I've learned to use that magic even now. However, I do have that power within me. I mean, I doubt I'm ever going to need magic or magic spells anyway, but, you know. Well, I'll be in trouble if another monster like Diablo attacks, but that's not likely to happen. I hope he's attending Dojo though. Even if we're extremely unlucky and it does happen, as long as I'm with Cattleya, we can go through any difficulties. Cattleya will be home in a minute. I should get dinner ready. And she returns to the dojo to teach sword fighting once more. It seems that master and students are just as fond of her as before and cheering welcome when she appeared in the dojo again. Cattleya had thrown away her life in her own world and came to live with me. Although I am grateful that I'm not the only one who is happy to see her back, I can't help feeling a little jealous. I would be too. Cattleya had wholeheartedly laughed at me when like a child, I stubbornly insisted that I know Cattleya best. I check the time while I get the dinner ready. Just then the door swings forcefully open. Welcome home, you seem excited. Normally so dignified, Cattleya looks unusually cheerful today. While I'm wondering suspiciously what happened, Cattleya grabs some tea out of reach, drinks it, and then catches her breath. The master. I've heard that master, whose back has been paining him, has hardly done indirect instructions since Cattleya got back. I imagine that he simply trusts her judgment to that degree, but nothing else comes to mind that he might want. Does he want to compete in the match?
I don't think that would be such a good idea. I mean, you'd crush everyone.
Despite leaving this world now, Cattleya's impressive strength remains unchanged.
There is no way the average person could land a hit on Cattleya, considering she can defeat massive monsters like King Diablo. When did he become king? Yo!
Cattleya shakes her head back and forth at my concern.
いや違うんだ。師範があの道場を私に継がないかと言ってくれてな。
That's totally what I was saying in the very beginning. Like when we got there, the first time she got the job, sorts of, I was totally saying that she would take over. Oh.
Inherit the dojo.
My brain stops working for an instant and those totally unexpected words. Can't you just go and work there as well then? Wouldn't be easier, man? You know the basics. You could help around. I'd do it in his shoes.
師範は道場の後継者を探していたらしいんだ。そこで私に。
I see. Well, you might be right for the job.
そう言ってくれるか。とはいえ、まだ正式な返事はしていない。まずはキ君と話してからと思ったからな。
Cattleya seems overjoyed. I guess she's thinking optimistically about being left to inherit the dojo. I mean, of course I don't mind. You can do whatever you like, Cattleya.
キ君ならそう言ってくれると思っていた。
The instant she says that, she flies into my arms. The scent of Cattleya, mixed with the perspiration she's worked up from the training floats past my nose, and it almost feels ticklish. Hey, wait a sec! I'm not sure if she knows how she's making me feel or not, but Cattleya remains curled into my chest, smiling blissfully.
良き理解者を持てて、私は過方者だ。
Sorry. Oh shit, it's falling down. I should have not put my hand on it. Okay, I will screw you back later. Anyway, you're exaggerating. I laugh back to her. I guess this means the commander of knights' next step up is
the head of a dojo.
With Cattleya managing as the former leader of Kingdom's Order of Knights, I'm sure things will go pretty well.
道場を継ぐにあたって、キ君にも少し稽古を積み直してもらわないとな。
I knew it.
は？
道場主の夫になるんだ。強い旦那様でいてほしいと願うのはわがままだろうか。
I mean, that's what I suggested from the beginning. Yo. I mean, I did not suggest, but I would say you have to go there, man. Let's do it. I unhesitatingly squeeze the embarrassed Cattleya tightly in my arms.
Sorry, but you're right. I have to become strong. At least strong enough to protect you.
I wonder if I said something wrong. No, I didn't. Cattleya suddenly falls silent and I try to pull away from her in confusion. When I do, Cattleya clutches on my sleeve and mumbles. Lovely. You shouldn't be shy anymore. You've got to get used to it. What?
Why would you say that? Dude!
That's totally not what I would say. It's cool if you... It's really great if you can still make her shy, feel shy, you know? And despite my words, I still love Cattleya just the way she is. Now, and forevermore. Every time I whisper this to her, she shyly but unfailingly gives me the same response. The dramatic, and that's how it goes. She's lovely. She's lovely, man. Gotta love our saber. Anyway, that was KukkoroDays. I guess we are finished, guys. I assume there is another ending, like... I should have not fucking clicked this. Yeah, there are certain pictures I can show you. I would say... What would you expect? I mean, I would expect an ending when he actually travels to her world. And I don't know if there would be any more. I noticed there is one CG left. But we won't be getting there. I mean... Well, yo. We have one girl. We have a happy ending. What else would we need, right? There is no need to check. I mean, I will check on my own accord. Because I want all the CGs in my freaking folder on the PC. But other than that, we are super happy with the ending we have. Yeah. We'll move to the next game. Starting... well, not today. Because it's after 3 AM. It's 3:30 or actually already. So maybe there will be another game started before this is uploaded. So yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely not recording today anymore. I don't know what yet. I have 10 games to choose from, supposedly on groupies. So I think I'll still continue with groupies. Even though I have other supposed places as well, but I want to clean it out, sort of. I want to copy it to external drive. I want to get some space on the disk. On the PC. Anyway, we have KukkoroDays. We had our Saber. We ended up in a happy relationship with her. And the life continues. Life of happiness. And I hope you enjoyed this freaking series. Hope to see you in the next game. And of course, I wish you a wonderful day or night. Bye bye.